Hey, who wants to hear a rambly rant about my trip down to Long McQuade Windsor? It was a good trip, and it's gear related. This is Quest for Gear, so we talk about gear. We talk about some of the things I've been after. Canada sucks for getting gear. This isn't going to be a slag Long McQuade video. I had a good time down in Windsor. All the people down there are really nice. The stock sucks, but the stock sucks in every music store in Canada. It's not like the USA, where you can go over to Guitar Center, which I've been to many, or you can get on Sweetwater and just get whatever you want whenever you want quickly. Canada is like a third world music market, at least for me. All the stuff I'm after is never around. Sure, if you want a set of Westbury Pawn Shop drums, well, geez, those rain from the sky up here. Westbury Pawn Shop drums, no problem. If you want the black and white Sonic Squire, those things rain from the sky up here too. No problem. All day long you can get them things. But anything I want, a Coles 4038 ribbon mic, or Rupert Neve 542 tape sim, or what else am I after right now? A frickin' in stock Fender Blues Junior Tweed, the 4 version. Too much to ask in Canada. Forget it. They got one in stock, but let me tell you, somebody's kicked the hell out of it. And they're not going to take any money off. I didn't ask, but I showed my girlfriend. I'm like, you see these scuffs? Like, could you magic eraser that? She goes, no, that's like, it's not superficial. It's like somebody has booted the amp, and it's going to sit there at Long and McQuade for full price. It was dusty as hell too. No one, I'm one to, complain about dust considering the state of my place, but I mean, that's a retail location, right? And no one's taken a... Anyway, this isn't about slagging Long and McQuade. It's just, I couldn't get anything I want. So I've been to 4 Long and McQuades this week. I went down to London North, London South, Sarnia, and Windsor. And nice people in all of them. It's not that. It's the state of Canadian gear. And this is Quest for Gear, so nobody feels like I do. I was just talking to somebody in the chat. Like, you guys have no idea. When I dream, the last 4 nights in a row, I dream of finding a bass. Like, I am obsessed with gear. That's what this channel is all about, Quest for Gear. It's because I have a gear obsession. You want to talk gear acquisition syndrome? Like, lock me up. I got it bad. Anyway, so yeah, nobody feels, the fact that we can't get good gear at all in Canada easily. It's very tough. And so I end up making a lot of rash decisions based on just seeing something in a store going, oh my God, they got that. I have to get that thing right now because I'll never frickin' see it again in Canada. And Toronto's not much. I mean, I haven't been to all the Long McQuades. There's 100, but I've been to frickin' almost all of them in Ontario, guaranteed. And when you go to these 4, you see the same guitars, the same amps, the same E-drums, the same little bit of synth stuff. It's just they stock these stores same. It's a relief to find anything used because it shakes things up a little bit. I love finding used stuff at Long and McQuade, but they do jack the prices on that stuff up pretty high. Sometimes you can find amazing deals at Long and McQuade. So yeah, we. For weeks now, I've been holding out. I didn't buy anything at the London North, London South, Sarnia, because I'm like, I'm going down to Windsor. I'm going to buy. I know they have this in stock. Sure enough, they do. Wah, wah. Classic. Frickin' boot marks all over the top, down the side. It's, I showed the girlfriend because, she's pretty good at these kind of, fabric repairs, right? I'm like, can we just magic erase? Can I just buy this and get the magic eraser? She's like, no. She's like, look at it. Like, I don't know if I can show you. You see the pattern here. Like it was like somebody booted it. It was kicked, Like the wood wasn't dented, but the tweed, the beautiful tweed, the reason you would buy this amp, one of the biggest reasons you would even buy this amp was like booted. Like it had boot marks in the top. Now that's not Long and McQuade's. Well, it was at boot level. It's not something that happens exclusive to a Long and McQuade, but I bet you they're not going to. They've obviously not noticed that it's not on discount. They put it this way: If I brought it up to the counter, they would have been perfectly happy to sell it to me at full price, and I'm sure wouldn't have mentioned that. I'm assuming that didn't happen, so that's an assumption. Well, I don't think they're going to go, oh, look at this. Someone's kicked the hell out of it, and we just haven't bothered to deal with it. We just haven't noticed, right? Anyway, so I couldn't get that. So I'm like, fine, I won't get the Fender Blues Junior Lacquered Tweed. Again, if you see my video from a couple weeks ago, I bought the wrong one. I had one here, and it was the wrong one. I wanted this one. Anyway, first world problems, right? So I was like, no problem. I'll go get a UAFX Lion. So they had one. They're on sale. Perfect. So I said, this one's demo or used or something. God knows it was probably one of mine. Or I've only returned one of these. But it could have been the one I returned at some point. Because there are so few gear in this Ontario market that freaking most of it's been at my house at one point or another, right? So I said, you got one UAFX Lion in stock. It's demo. Yep. So what are you going to do with the price? Because it's on sale for $429 new. If I could find a new one. Can you bring the price of this demo down? Because they had it listed for like $5 something. What happened? Nope, can't do anything. I'm like, well, wait a minute now. So a brand new one is $429 or whatever they're on sale for. Yep. But you're going to ding me full price on, see there, $429 on this demo. He's like, oh, no. He's like, we can bring it down. We can bring the demo one down to $429. I'm like, okay, but then let's talk about that. Like, it's a demo. He goes, I'd rather get you a new one. Yeah, well, that's the old, we can order it for you. I love that. Be it music store or anything, really. We can order it for you. Yeah, so can I. I also have a computer in the internet at my house. You wouldn't believe it. It's amazing. I can get on Amazon and have it tomorrow, right? The old, well, we can order it for you. So can we, retail stores. So can we, right? Let's just say I let Long and McQuade order this for me. You know what? I can get it faster than they can. Maybe I should order it from them, right? And that goes with all the music gear. Even I love my locals too, but they're always like, we can order it for you. It's like, yeah, so can I, and I'll have it before you. You'll order it for me, and it'll be a week or 2 or 3 or never. But yet, if I go home and jump on my computer, I'll order it and I'll have it in 2 days or 1 day. You know what I mean? Like the old, oh, we can order it for you. Yeah, we can do that too. Us consumers, we can go home and order it and get it faster than you guys can. Like, you need to figure this out a little bit, right? And I know they can't stock everything. It's not possible. But they have to do something. They can't just go, well, just leave it with me for 3 weeks and maybe it shows up at all, right? Like that's where we're at now, right? But so yeah, they're like, well, I'd rather get you a new one in box. It's like, yeah, okay. 2 weeks from now, like I am not doing that. I can get one into my house tomorrow. I was walking in a store to take advantage of this price because I was there to grab it, and so I didn't end up sending them. Anyway, this isn't a rant about Long and McQuade so much as it's a rant about all music gear in Canada and how bad it is. Like, it's bad. You just see the same stuff in all the stores, nothing exclusive. No, obviously Sweetwater has their exclusives. None of that stuff comes here. Fender has exclusives. None of that comes here because we can't. I don't know if you guys know this if you're not in Canada. We can't order from Fender.com. We can't. I know you guys can. We can't. You go to Fender.com and first of all, whatever you were looking up, you Google something cool, and it goes to the Fender site. It finds out you're Canadian. You lose where you were on the page. It jerks you out back to like the front page into like Canadian jail, right? So say you're looking up, you're into some Ventura 2 Mustang, right? And you Google it and you see the link, and that's, you're like, all right. So you click on that, you end up at Fender.com. And then the thing is like, wait a minute, are you Canadian? And you hit, yeah, I am. So you hit Canadian. And it just like, the screen just like jerking out. It's like, Canadian alert. And it freaking jerks you to the front of the Fender site on some Canadian site with, I don't even think it has prices at that point, right? Because it's found you out. It's just like, nah, you got to go to the retailer who won't have nothing except, the black and white Sonic, the black and white Sonic P bass, and that frickin' stupid PJ bass that every Long and McQuade in Canada has in stock right now. Everybody has that stupid thing in stock. But anyway, yeah, it just sucks. It sucks. We don't have nice microphones anywhere. If you go to any Long and McQuade, you're not liable to find any nice microphones. You're going to find ART and Lewitt for some reason. And the odd time you'll find like a Neumann, like one Neumann for some reason. Like some, I think this one had a U87 today. I was like, that's kind of, wow. You know, like that's out of the order. London North had a Coles 4038 for a long time. No longer. This is the thing, you know. I see stuff and I'm just like, I should grab it just because I'll frickin' never see one again in Canada, you know. So, what else? Oh, basses. So I would say all the Long and McQuades, London North, London South, Sarnia, and Windsor, they did have a nice assortment of basses. And by nice, I say, well, let's just say they had 30 basses each. And out of that 30, there's 5 I was interested in. Like 5 I was able to whittle down. I damn near brought this home. I kind of maybe regret not, because there ain't another one. Out of those 4 Long and McQuades, I had to go to that one to find this Sonic Burst, 2-color Burst. It was really nice, like really nice. But then I got in my own head. I started playing the standard Indonesian, which was really nice. And then I started playing the Players Series Mexican, which was really nice, and the Players Series 2 Mexican, which was really nice. And I started to play some USA stuff, which is really nice. I just got in my own head. I should have just grabbed this. It's a really capable bass. What happens if I click on that? What is this place? Nantel. I don't know where Nantel is. Yeah, it's the Squire. See how cheap that is? $319. That's the thing, though, is I could just frickin' order this and have it, you know, pretty quick. I don't have to grab one from Long and McQuade. But so yeah, they are having these monster sales too. Probably had I not been so distracted while I was down there. I had a lot of stuff going on today. I probably would have kind of done a Jenga on the cards they give you. So you buy certain things and you get money back. So if you buy a Vox AC15 right now, they'll give you a gift card. I think it's like $50. And if you buy a Squire CV bass, let's just see here. Squire Classic Vibe. Let me just see here. Classic Vibe. Well, you can see here the gift card thing, right? So yeah, let's say you buy this for $649, this Classic Vibe Telly, they're going to turn around and give you a gift card for $25. So I was going to try to Jenga those cards. And what I mean by that is I was going to walk in and buy the biggest thing. Say I buy a Vox AC15. They give me that $50 card. I go put the Vox in the van. I walk in with the $50 card. I buy one of these. And they give me a $25 card. I go put that in the van. I walk back in and I buy the next thing. And right? So, because they give you the card and you can't use it on that purchase, but you can use it on the next purchase. So I had it sort of all lined up that I was going to go bang, 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 and kind of like cascade my purchases down using cards the whole time, all the way down. And I don't know. I got frustrated with the fact that somebody kicked the hell out of that amp I wanted. And I got frustrated with this whole, I'm like, well, fine, I'll grab a Lion. Well, we don't have any new in stock. Well, of course you don't. You don't frickin' ever have anything I want. Frickin' ever. You know what I mean? And it's not just Long and McQuade. It's every music store in Canada. Like, no one has. Are my tastes that eccentric? I don't think so. I just want I just wanted a Fender Blues Junior, the most common amplifier on earth right now since 1995. I mean, the Tweed's a little out there, maybe. And then I wanted a Lion pedal, couldn't have that. And then the basses, me not buying a bass, that was me getting in my own head, just going, frick. I really should have grabbed this, though. They are beautiful. Sure, they're a value, $300 Canadian, but man, they play really nice. But so, and then, like I said, I played the Indonesian. I'm like, well, that's really nice for 800 and some. Then I played the Mexican. I'm like, well, that's really nice for 1100. So the whole not getting the bass thing is not because they didn't have one. They had pretty good bass options there. In fact, I would say, like I said, the 4 Long and McQuades I went to all had like 30, 35 basses to play. But Anyway, that's it. That is my tour. I may be at another Long McQuade on Saturday. Let me tell you, there's one in Burlington, which everybody goes to Burlington for IKEA. Geez, if I get over there, they got like everything I want. It's unreal. It's going to be trouble because if I get to Burlington, they got about $12,000 Canadian worth of stuff I want. And it's going to be hard for me not just to go load her up, like, yeah, I want a Boss Space Echo. I don't know if they have a Colt 4038. I didn't look at that. I want, Rupert Neve 442. I want, another Moog Model D. I think they had that in stock. They have all the amps I want in stock. I think they don't got that J Mascis Telly. That's over in Guelph, but yeah, it just sucks, They're always like, we can order it for you. We can ship it for you. Yeah, well, if we're going to do that, then I'll just self-serve. I'll just go home and get on Amazon myself. But anyway, you guys know me. I can complain forever. There's always something. But at any rate, yeah, Long and McQuade Windsor, let me tell you, the staff, really friendly, really, really wanting to help you out, really wanting to get you the instrument that it's the right fit, right sizing, right? Not too big, not too small, not too much money, not too, I don't know, just a nice, helpful staff. But so same with Sarnia's, the same thing. Anyway, well, hey, this has been my rant. This has been Quest for Gear. And thanks for watching.